Listening Exam 5. Part 1. Extract 0. Example.
So, Liam, what does an occupational psychologist do exactly?
It's quite a grand-sounding job title, isn't it? I basically help companies to hire the right people. Once you get to a certain level, it can be terribly expensive if firms hire, people who don't work out.
So you find job candidates?
Oh no, I'm part of the selection process. I'll be one of the people who interview the candidates, and I also analyse their test results.
Tests?
Yes, there are different corporate tests that companies ask their candidates to undertake, like the DISC test or the NEO test. They can show whether someone can lead under pressure or if someone has a rebellious streak. The results can only be fully interpreted by a qualified psychologist, and that's me. Extract 1.
Well, it's certainly refreshing to see someone over the age of 50 applying for the job.
I agree. And she's clearly very passionate about the work.
So, she's straight through to the second round of interviews then?
I don't know, Danny. I really don't think we have time to train someone up to use the computer system. Don't we need someone who can hit the ground running?
I see that as a lesser issue. If our primary goals are personality and work ethic, then I think we should absolutely see her again.
Extract 2.
I'd like to welcome our speaker, Jo Coles.
Thank you. Now, some of you may be thinking, what has this got to do with me? But ask yourselves this. How many of you want to own your own home? Do you perhaps want to start up your own business in the future? Believe me, the skills that you put in place now will pay off for you later. From your phones and fashion habits to your hobbies and transport. Over the next 2 hours, I will ask you to think about how much you are spending and, crucially, compare that to how much you're earning. I will show you some easy techniques to ensure you do not fall into the debt trap that so many young people fall into when they leave home.
Extract 3.
Hi, so you're here for Kenny's second set of injections. Oh, you've grown, Kenny, haven't you, boy? And he's putting on weight well?
I think so. He likes his food. He's on Lincoln's.
Yes, that's a good brand.
He's got a little cut on his paw here.
Ah, yes. That's not too bad. I'm afraid that sort of thing is going to happen with an inquisitive young dog. Have you arranged pet insurance yet?
No. I haven't got round to it yet.
I do strongly recommend it. It's far better to spend £40 per month than worry about payment when something serious happens. Even a basic operation can be £500.
Extract 4.
I find it so hard to concentrate working from home, but what can I do? I certainly can't afford to rent office space in London.
Have you looked on workhere.com? They've got thousands of spaces that are free all day. In people's homes or just spare desks in offices.
Well, I don't want to work in someone else's home, that's for sure. I need something more formal. I didn't realise they did proper office spaces too.
Oh, yes. Some of them are really fabulous too. Empty meeting rooms, buildings that are waiting for new tenants. You should check it out.
I don't know. I guess I don't like the idea of having to move around. What if you're in a meeting room for a week and then an empty building for 2 days? It's just another distraction.
Extract 5.
Dalmatic have just moved to floor 3 of my work building.
That's a biotech startup, right?
Yes, it was founded just a few years ago by 2 guys straight out of university. Now they employ 80 people.
Good for them. They say everyone has one good inventive idea in their lifetime.
Yes, but there's a big difference between having an idea and employing a load of people.
So you don't think ideas people are business people?
Not really. I mean, you see it over and over again, don't you? A small startup with a bright young leader, which then gets bought by an established firm. I reckon the founders of Dalmatic will sell up in 2 or 3 years and get rich. Then they'll think of something new.
Extract 6.
So, Nadia, you're currently studying business and economics, and like so many university students at the weekends, you have a part-time job.
Yes, in Le Chocolat on the High Street.
But unlike many people your age, you've actually been working for a long time now.
Yes, I joined my first professional kitchen full-time at the age of 17. I've worked as a pastry chef in Spain and France. I was lucky enough to train with Bernard Lully in Paris.
Wow. And now you're serving tourists in Le Chocolat. It makes no sense, Nadia.
Actually, they make all their own pastries from scratch every day. And it's very close to my college, so it makes perfect sense.